Welcome, my friends. Today is the 3rd April, Monday 2023. I'm welcoming all my friends to listen to that, the Mallika Arjun Khagre in the parliament the other day. He has shouted with the information that the Aryans are the outsider and they invaded India long back, and so they are not Indians, but he is Indians. This is Dravir Munnatra Kasagam. All the provincialism, the seed of the provincialism that is being sown by all these fellows. Dravir Munnatra Kasagam. There, some Madrasi, they wrote some informations without any proof that Aryans invaded India. That was actually the logic given by British rulers and the historians and all that, but they could not prove anything that Aryans invaded 2500 years BC. That means 4500 years from now, Aryans invaded India and the Sindh and Chel. That is not correct. That is 100% lie. There is no proof that Rakhalas Bandapata, the Bengali Rappa and Mahansudaro, there's a civilization of the city life, and the bricks and all the potteries, etc., all were been found. There no weapon was found. So it has got no proof. Only Britishers, to divide the people of the India, they made this story without giving any proof by any of the historians, the British, and that is their, the tricks. Those tricks are being utilized by the DMK of the South, all the provincial beggars of the different state, as that of the different political parties in West Bengal, in the Andhra, Telangana has formed. Here the TMC is making a parallel, the country with liaison with the people of Muslims around Bangladesh and all the Rohingya and all that, and wooing those for getting the votes. So they are all A to Z criminals, and nothing of the sort they could prove that Aryans came here for a greener pasture. That, from the Alps, the bottom of the Alps side, the hill Alps, and the Middle East, and all those countries, they started to get a greener pasture, to settle their life, to settle their cattle. They came by horse riding, because horse is such an animal that was not in India. It has been brought from those countries by the Aryans, and that's why, they could have a greater weaponry using the horse, because it is a very high-speed animal, not like that of the elephant that the Indian kings were utilizing for all those things. So there is no proof, but Mallikarjun Khagre, an educated person of the Congress spokesperson, whatever you can say, that the Aryans have invaded or invade India and the Bharat, and there is no proof. If you go to the Mohenjo-daro, Harappa and all those, the city that was discovered, the city life and all others, civilization, the pieces of civilization. So there is no weapon found. There is nothing of the sort. So they cannot say they are with sufficient proof that Aryans invaded India and they are outsiders. Of course, they may be so. That is different, because they are fair complexion with a high nose, the structure, big structure, and they brought the horses here, so horse became an animal of the country. So you have to prove it, you have to research it. Some Madrasi people, they said that Aryans invaded. British said Aryan invaded without any proof, without any sufficient knowledge. It cannot be accepted. It is not granted. So take it, this important message from me, that Aryan, in the 5,000 years, they got mixed with the, this local people. So in our family, you'll see someone is fair complexion, someone is, black, someone is brown, someone is pitch black. Especially this, anthropology of the Bengali blood, here it is hugely mixed, heavily mixed with the Aryan blood, with the Brahmin blood, the high, profile blood with the lower caste, because there was a sexual relations with all those lower caste, the dashi, the servant, where they made all sexual activities. As a result, the Bengali blood got mixed. In the same mother womb, someone is coming, has a fair complexion, someone is peach black, you will find from one mother's womb. That is because of the mixture of the anthropological science in it completely that has to be studied. So there is no proof that what Mallikarjun Khagre is shouting in the parliament that, Aryans invaded India. It is a bluff, it is a false thing. Of course they came, Aryans, for a greener pasture, in search of greener pasture, to settle their life, and they wrote Vedas on the shore, the Saraswati river, and the Hinduism started, the Vedas and all that started from that time. So in a brief, I am telling you about my thoughts process. I think you will like it to listen. Thank you.